Hey guys, my name is Melissa Whitaker and I am the founder of Team Lift and Evolve. I am also on Team Set Your Soul on Fire, and Miss Amy Silverman is my coach and my mentor. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can be a successful coach and work a full-time job, and how you can manage both of those things and still get all the perks from being a coach while working a full-time job. So I really just want to talk to you guys about, how I built my business and the things that I do, and talk about income and how it's possible to do both things. So I want to start off by saying that I didn't grow my business overnight. I didn't start off knowing how to manage both. I mean, it takes time, hard work, and consistency. And ultimately, it takes a vision and a why, and big goals to be able to do what it is that I do. As soon as I had that mindset of, I want to do this for real. I want to build a business. I want to earn free trips, and I want to earn enough income to be able to move out of my parents' house. And all these big goals that I started to have for myself, I realized, why not me? I have to find a way to be able to do this while working my full-time job, because I have to do both, right? So I want to share with you what it is that I do. So what does a typical day look like for me? So like I said, I usually work about 8 to 4. So what I do is I get up, give or take 5:30. I used to get up earlier, so, but that's me sleeping in. So I get up around 5:30, get up, I take Nova out, and I sit down, and I will either work out first thing in the morning, or I will spend an hour of my morning doing what's called a power hour. So I sit down, and the most important thing for me is to make new contacts and start new conversations with people. Because when you start building that relationship, that's where you start getting to know people. That's when you can start inviting people and finding people that you can help. So to me, my number one task is to start those new conversations. So I go on Instagram and I see, who are all these new people following me? I send them, hey girl messages, hey girl, thanks so much for the follow. And I start a conversation with them. I do the exact same thing on Facebook. Hey girl, thanks for accepting my friend request. And maybe point out something on their profile and start a conversation. I will also spend time going through and answering all of my messages. If I'm going through my messages, I will find some people that I'm like, hey, I messaged that person the other day and they didn't respond back. I'm going to do a follow-up. So I focus on doing follow-ups. And then I also, again, I invite people, if it comes naturally up in conversations, which lately it really has. So those are the tasks that I focus on first thing in the morning. So I spend about an hour doing that. And then what I like to do is get my personal development in with podcasts. So I will listen to a podcast while I get ready for work. So I get ready for work and I go to work. And if I have the free time, I can answer some messages, like some emails. Email is the easiest thing for me to do while I'm at work, and the best way for me to actually look productive. So I will try to do that, or if I have some downtime, I'll go on Instagram and I'll do what are called CCQs. And then when I come home, if I didn't work out in the morning, I will do that when I get home from work. Again, if I work out in the morning, I will do my power hour when I get home. I can flip-flop. But when I come home, I will, again, do those same tasks when doing my power hour, but then I'll get my workout in, if not. And then it's that time that I check into my challenge groups, and I go through and I post my accountability. I check in with everyone there. Then it's that time that I'll maybe go back to Facebook and check all my notifications, check in with my team, and do all that sort of stuff, and just kind of answer messages again, because those things build up like crazy. And then I eat dinner, I unwind, I maybe watch some TV, watch Netflix, and then I go to bed. That's a general day for me, with working full time. On the weekends, I tend to get a lot more stuff done. Sundays are my most productive day. I spend the whole morning doing Beachbody stuff, and then I'll take breaks, and then maybe I'll focus on, scheduling some posts or doing other sort of projects, or spending more time on personal development. But with that being said, I do not spend all of my time on Beachbody. I really don't. I allow myself a lot of free time as well. If I want to have a Netflix binge watching day, I'm going to do that. Maybe here and there I'll check in on my social media, but I feel like I have a pretty balanced schedule. I feel like I don't constantly do stuff. So I have lots of free time. Most of the time I don't feel stressed. The only time I feel kind of stressed is when I go in crazy work mode and I'm constantly doing stuff. But then I just recognize that and I take a step back. So that's kind of what a day is like for me. And here's the thing, guys. Again, this doesn't happen overnight. And there's my ups and my downs. But the most important thing about doing this is you need to stay consistent in your business. The only reason I've gotten to this point and been so successful is because of consistency. Even on some days I don't show up and do my power hour, do behind the scenes work. Sometimes I slack on that, to be honest, but I still show up every day on my social media. I still post. I still do the vital behaviors for the most part, and I'm always just present on social media and continuing to build relationships with people and that rapport. So consistency is key, you guys. So here's the thing, is by doing these behaviors, by having big goals and wanting to do these things, I earn the same amount, if not more, with coaching than I do my regular job. I have doubled my income, and months are up, it's up and down some months, but some months I make more, some I make less. But on average, I double my income just by doing this. Even on times where I feel like I half-ass coaching, I still have double the amount of income. So to me, what the income means is I can pay for this apartment. I can afford whatever apartment I want and not worry about paying rent because I know I have the income coming in. I can pay my bills on time every single month. I have that money to go grocery shopping and buy healthy food and not stress and worry. I constantly have the income coming in. I'm earning free trips and doing all these things. So you guys, this video probably turned really long. If you watched it, I seriously appreciate it. But I'm here to tell you guys that you can do both. You can be a successful coach and work full time. You just need to stay consistent. You need to have big goals, and you just need to never give up and remember why you are doing this and give it time, you guys, because with hard work, you can be successful in this business.